Hey everybody, welcome to the video, and for those of you that are new here, just finding the channel, or just catching the video, this channel is geared towards news and reviews regarding the world of reselling. I have my main channel, which is Gem Flipper, and that one I go out and source items, which I think is the most important thing in regards to reselling, is finding items to sell. In any selling business, finding the items that will sell is the most important. But here, we're dealing with news, reviews, anything that affects the world of reselling positively and or negatively. We'll touch on different platforms. I mean, number one, eBay, of course. eBay, Amazon, whatnot, Mercari, what's the other one? Poshmark. You know, there's a whole bunch of them out there. And if there's any news, anything that, you know, I think you guys need to know about, we'll bring it here to this, to this channel. But today we got some actually positive news. I know we've been addressing some issues. Mercari, whether good or bad, you know, they made some changes. There have been issues with eBay this week, and eBay and FedEx, people getting overcharged. There have been issues with eBay. Some people haven't been able to list. So today, or yesterday, which is Friday, they released a bunch of information, you know, about the economy, and consumer spending went up 0.8% for the month of February. Now you're thinking 0.8% isn't really much, but when you're talking about 300 million people, 0.8 is a pretty good number. Anything, you know, up above, you know, the previous month is good for people that are into selling. Now, what these numbers translate to as far as like interest rates, if you guys do follow that, probably not good as far as, you know, lowering interest rate. But from what we do, selling items, you know, that's what we want to see. We want to see consumer spending, and it's going up. It went up. It was expected to go up 0.5%, but it went up 0.3 beyond that, which is good news. It means and what it means is all that doom and gloom that everybody was talking about at the end of last year. We're going to go into a recession. Nobody's going to be buying. Everybody's going to be hoarding their money. You know, prices are going to go up, and no one's going to spend. That hasn't happened. So all that talk of, you know, of doom and gloom, of a recession and everything, isn't here. Have we reached the point, you know, pre-pandemic, you know, the pandemic created this sort of bubble, this sort of environment, you know, which, you know, maybe last year and, you know, the previous year, a lot of people were in the reselling world were kind of struggling a little bit because, you know, when everybody was home, everybody was just buying online. You know, there was lots of cheap money around, is what you say. That's when interest rates are really low and borrowing costs are really low. Then you have a lot of cheap money floating around. And so people, you know, what do you do when you have money? You spend it. That's the point of money, is to spend it. So a lot of people were spending money. Then, you know, as we came out of, you know, the event, things sort of, you know, trying to go back to normal. So the event created some sort of like a little bubble, and then now we're trying to come out of it, because we've never experienced anything like that before. So we don't know what to expect. We don't know what, you know, we didn't know what to expect going into it. We didn't know what to expect after it. But it appears that things are finally starting to settle down. People are settling into a new world, let's just say. A new type of, you know, it's definitely a new time. I was going to say pre-pandemic, but not really. I mean, it's just, you know, we had the event, and then now we're just in a, you know, a post type of world, and we're just trying to figure it out. And I think, you know, the masses, everybody out there has kind of figured it out, and we're getting comfortable with what life is like now as far as consumers, as far as buying and selling. You know, that's what we're focused on: buying and selling, you know, items, business, selling, reselling primarily. So people are now becoming more comfortable with the world as it is. There's still a lot of events occurring in the world that could have an effect on, you know, consumer sentiment. But right now, things are looking good. So what does that mean for us as resellers? It means get your items up and listed. There's going to be glitches. I worked in tech for a while, and let me tell you, there's glitches all the time. Glitches appear out of nowhere for no apparent reason. It's like, what? You know? So there are going to be glitches. And large businesses, especially places like eBay, they will get them fixed as quickly as possible. There's so many people using the platform, they'll get notified usually pretty quickly when there are issues, and they will move pretty quickly to get things fixed. I think the listing one lasted a couple days, which in my opinion is a little bit too long to not being able to list. I haven't experienced any major glitches on any of the platforms but that I can speak to, so I don't have really experience with a lot of glitches, other than there's the occasional shipping glitch on eBay where it won't let me print out a label. Generally, I wait about 30 minutes or so, and that ends up working itself out. So I do experience that from time to time. So otherwise, things are looking good. The economy's looking good. They're really, really... now there could be other reasons why people aren't, experiencing any great sales. Who knows what it is, could it be glitches? Could it be the items you're picking up? Could it be the season? A lot of clothing resellers, talk about a summer slowdown. Clothing's one of the biggest categories out there. Shoes are included in that clothing category. And during the summer, that tends to, experience a slowdown. Personally, I have never experienced a slowdown during the summer. I have occasional slowdowns here and there. It's kind of random. It's not anything really that I can say summer slowdown or spring slowdown or anything like that. I just get occasional slowdowns, slow weeks, and then the following week picks back up. But what business does not experience any slowdowns? So... either way, that's where I'll leave you guys today. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Oh, hit the thumbs up button if you like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to get notified when I drop new videos.